In ancient times, there was a man named Du. He was quite timid in character, but upright in conduct, and he was highly respected by everyone. One day, Du was invited to a banquet at a friend's house. The friend's home was beautifully decorated, with a bow and arrow painting hanging on the wall. At the banquet, everyone was laughing and chatting, and the atmosphere was very pleasant. Du was seated in a position close to the wall. After several rounds of drinks, Du picked up his wine cup to drink. As he looked down into the cup, he suddenly saw what seemed to be a small snake wriggling in the wine. He was startled, but dared not make a fuss. He was very scared inside, but he didn't want to spoil the fun for everyone. So he reluctantly drank the wine. After the banquet, Du returned home and felt uneasy. He kept thinking about the snake in the wine cup. The more he thought about it, the more frightened he became. He began to worry that he had drunk snake venom and started to have wild thoughts, which eventually led to a serious illness. A few days later, when Du friend learned that he was sick, he came to visit. After hearing the reason, the friend laughed heartily and said, "The snake you saw was actually the shadow of the bow in the painting on the wall reflected in the wine cup. It was not a real snake at all." Still skeptical, Du was invited back to his friend's house. Pointing to the painting, his friend said, "Look, the shadow of this bow reflected in the wine cup looks just like a snake, doesn't it?" Upon closer inspection, Du realized that it was indeed true. He suddenly understood, and the fear in his heart disappeared in an instant. Miraculously, his illness was also cured. This story teaches us that often, people fall into unnecessary fear and trouble because of their own groundless suspicions. Only by clarifying the truth can one eliminate inner fears and avoid baseless worries.